I'm gonna read this, but I'm gonna read just the first problem, number 16, that's like this, but I'm gonna use a different function. Okay, so if you look at your assignment, this is gonna be like similar, but not quite the same. So it says, you're the head of the marketing department at Harmonix. You have just determined your revenue can be modeled by the function that's written on the screen, where X is the amount spent on advertising in thousands of dollars. Determine an advertising budget and the amounts of money spent on advertising that will yield negative or no results. So we're actually going to just jump right to the calculator. So I'm just opening up Desmos. And I know you can't quite see everything on the screen, but I'll move it. Let me just type this in. Okay. So I'm graphing this function. And this looks like a bad plan, actually. So all right. So we want to come up with an advertising budget. I'm trying to get this on the screen. Okay, there we go. So I graphed the thing that we had. So if we spend, what was this, in thousands of dollars? If we spend like $4,000, that's when we'll make the most amount of money. So our return on that is going to be about $8,000. So we'll kind of double our money, or I mean, we'll get back just as much as we put into it, so it might be worth it. Now our advertising budget, we actually lose money if we pay less than $3,333. So our advertising budget definitely needs to be in between these two things making a profit. So we have 3,000 to 3,033 to 5. 3,000 to 5,000. Now that's just where we make money. Now, I would so if you put that for your answer, I would accept that because that shows me you kind of get what's going on the graph. But since this is revenue, we actually have to worry about profit as well. And so let me go back to the graph. Where is that? We need to know the point where it's worth it, because right here we kind of make our 4,000 back, plus we make another 4,000 at the peak, and so we want to just like know those spots where we at least make our money back. So we want to see where these numbers are about the same. So right there, 3,500, we break even. So that should be the absolute smallest. So I'm going to write that one down. 3,500 is actually where we break even, where our cost equals what we get back. So that's the very beginning. We could get into production cost and paying wages and all that, but we're not going to. So let's go back here. We'll do the same thing with the other side of the graph. We want to know what we put into it, and then let's see, that's about 4,700, we'll just say. It's close enough. So 4,700. So we need to spend something in between there, but the ideal amount is right at the peak, right at the peak, which was putting about $4,167 is our peak. That's the ideal thing, but our advertising budget should be around this. Okay, if you need additional help, please come to Math Lab. Until then, calculator.